Sauce Boss serves up a high-energy, one-of-a-kind, three-course lesson on combining one's passions to change the world.
Y'all give it up.
Bill Wharton's unique recipe calls for 1 part sizzling Florida blues, 1 part a steaming vat of gumbo on stage, seasoned with his own hot sauce. And it's all mixed well with a heavy dose of his message of caring.
My whole thing is just giving hope, because I've had my own things where things weren't going right.
Just take one day, 1 hour, 1 minute. Put your foot in a homeless shoe.
The reality of homelessness weighs on this blues man.
I thought, there's got to be some way to put some of the energy that I get from a community back into the community. And I was going, this is like the Sauce Boss soup kitchen.
You're not gonna like that at all.
I'm spooning out this gumbo for 15 years. And so I decided to take the gumbo to a homeless shelter and play a show. And my life changed. I'm not like a preacher, or I'm not like a guy proselytizing this or that. I just want to feel the spirit with everybody in the room like this.
I'm feeling pretty lucky, y'all. Yes, I am. Y'all, I gotta stir the gumbo. Ow!
So this place is supposed to be pretty good, huh?
Bill Wharton and his bandmates lead their own nomadic life. They're on the road for more than 130 gigs a year, from Paris, France to Panama City, Florida. On this day, Bill and his crew are in St. Louis.
It's the happening place for music.
And as always, when they have a day off, wherever they are, they head to the nearest homeless shelter, where Bill dons his chef's hat and prepares to share what's been called the gospel of gumbo.
She never had any gumbo.
Cooking up smiles.
I'm so sorry.
It's a big part of the Sauce Boss's special gift to those who are displaced.
A lot of people think that all homeless people are the guys on the street corner begging for change. And that's not the way it is. That's the tip of the iceberg.
Okra in the gumbo, okra in the stew. I love that okra, baby. Come on and tell me, how about you? Okra from the motherland.
Here at the Gateway Homeless Shelter in St. Louis, families are temporarily adrift from the down economy. 36-year-old John Hicks and his 2 young children are among them. A single parent, he lost his job, and then they're home 7 months later.
Baby doll, don't believe everything on TV.
But the Sauce Boss has a way of lifting the burden, as evidenced by the swaying and smiling of a man with a lot on his plate.
Got my mind off a lot of stress that I had going on, and made me feel good for a change.
The average age of a homeless person is only 9 years old, and Bill knows that, and part of his mission is really to help the rest of us realize what's going on, and that this is not how it should be.
I need your help now. Check it out.
My mission is to make whoever it is
That's right.
forget where they are and what they're doing for an hour and a half while they're listening to my music. My mission is to dislocate them from their daily grind.
Now, I know you people here in St. Louis know what a swinging thing is.
Bill Wharton fed concertgoers for more than a dozen years before his crusade to end homelessness started. Thousands of shelter meals later, today the Sauce Boss even has a nonprofit called Planet Gumbo.
And tonight, if you got a nickel or a dime, toss it in this gumbo pot right here. It'll help us get down the road.
At every gig, Bill Wharton collects donations, raising more than $170,000 so far to cover expenses for the shelter shows and to help shelters near his home in Florida.
What he does with the homeless shelters is phenomenal. You know, gets out there, entertains, feeds the people, you know, and he feeds everybody here for free. Just a little donation here and there to Planet Gumbo, and it's all good. Everybody's happy.
Bill Wharton is driven by the belief that the blues is a survival kit for life, and that gumbo, with its own complex cultural mix, is good for the soul.
Baby doll, don't believe everything on TV.
It's a metaphor for the world. It's a metaphor for feeding so many people in a lot of different ways. There's a lot of different stuff in the gumbo, just like the people in the audience, a lot of different stuff. But somehow, all this different stuff comes together and works to make something good.
And so the Sauce Boss energizes his loyal following around the issue that means so much to him.
Good to see you, brother.
The message, delivered with gumbo and the blues as the medium.
We braid it. We weave the threads together of both things. It's the same. It's gumbo and music it's part of something that's bigger. It's pure giving.
I just want to stir your pot.
Stirring the pot of life as only the Sauce Boss can. For my generation, I'm John Crane.
It's gonna be